Welcome to Soft Skills with Grandma. In this episode, you will be learning about voice modulation, its advantages, from the expert.
Welcome back. Before we understand voice modulation, let us first understand a little about voice and its components. Human voice is a sound made by the vocal tract, which includes talking, singing, crying, laughing, screaming, or any other sound that comes out of our mouth. The human voice frequency is specifically a part of human sound production, in which the vocal folds, also known as the vocal cords, are the primary sound source. Generally speaking, the mechanism of generating a human voice can be subdivided into the lungs, the vocal folds, also called as a voice box, and articulators. Lungs. The pump must produce adequate airflow and air pressure to vibrate the vocal folds. Vocal folds. The vocal folds vibrate to use airflow from the lungs to create audible pulses that form the laryngeal sound source. The muscles of the larynx adjust the length and tension of the vocal folds to fine-tune the pitch and tone. The articulators. Part of the vocal tract above the larynx consists of tongue, palate, cheeks, lips, etc. They articulate and filter the sound emanating from the larynx and to some degree can interact with the laryngeal airflow to strengthen or weaken it as a sound source. The vocal folds along with the articulators are capable of producing highly intricate arrays of sound, which we call as voice modulation, to express emotions such as fear, surprise, anger, and sadness. Here are a few tips from my life as a public speaker to help you to improve your voice quality or manage your voice before an important meeting. Every day in the morning, I practice humming for 5 to 10 minutes. It goes like this. Now, this practice helps me to improve the quality of my voice, giving it the required depth and richness to it. Number 2, drinking water. Drinking water helps us to keep our vocal cords hydrated, thereby giving us a clear voice and a rich voice quality. If the vocal cords are dry, the voice may appear distorted. Hence, keep drinking water before you go for an important meeting or a conversation so that your voice would be clear. And number 3, let us read this tongue twister. She sells seashells on the seashore. 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 Now, this activity helps you to reduce your speed if you are someone who speaks faster. And it also increases the clarity in your voice and helps you increase your confidence. And then number 4 is relaxing. When you're relaxed, you're able to think, allowing you to modulate your voice and speak effectively. Hence, before a meeting, you can practice the breathing technique which we discussed earlier. You must also keep your body pose erect or do a power pose before a meeting, which will help you to communicate in a much better way or communicate confidently. And number 5, passion. Nothing can beat passion. It is about the energy that you bring into a conversation. The higher the energy, the more engaging is a conversation and more enjoyable. The lower the energy, it will only result in unengaging and boring conversations. Hence, to be passionate or to love your conversation is extremely important to increase your voice modulation and make your conversation interesting and enjoyable.
So, that is about voice modulation and its advantages for you. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments section. And if you want to enroll for the full course, you can click the link shared in the description of this video and enroll. Never miss an update. Subscribe to this channel, like, and share with friends. In the next episode, you will be learning about pause silence during a communication. Until then, take care.